Hey, my Lipton. So I wanted to come in here with a quick video. I don't want to be too long. But for whoever's interested, I have my Gungubai movie review is up on my channel. Go give it a like. Go give it a subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel, y'all. Let's get up to 500 subscribers, and let's get into this video. So it's been announced that CM Punk is returning to AEW. Okay, and I would say this. I'm not surprised that he's returning. I said it in my last video that I did on CM Punk. I said that, I do think that he wants to return to fix his image. You know, I think that he wants to return to wrestling. Honestly, it's more so to do with fixing his image than it is about the wrestling, right? You know what I mean? Because, in a way now, before there was a time where, CM Punk was kind of seen as like a martyr in wrestling, but now, especially ever since like him coming to AEW and with the scrum and everything like that, he's now being seen as a pariah. And I don't think that he wants to leave or go out in wrestling like that. Okay. So, and I said this in my last video. You guys can go to my wrestling talk playlist. I talked about this at nauseum in the last video I did on CM Punk. And I said that the only reason why CM Punk will even want to come back to wrestling is to fix his image, to for him to go in there the same way he came in when he first came to AEW. The crowd's loving him, that sort of thing, and and to if he is to leave wrestling, to him to go out on a high note. And I don't think that he wants to leave with what happened and the public perceiving him a different way. I genuinely think that CM Punk cares about what the public has to say about him. So if he cares about what the public has to say about him, he does need to come back to to fix that image, to get back on the public's good graces. However, though, I do think personally, and this is just my thoughts, I do think that now, in a way, CM Punk does regret coming to AEW in the first place, because I genuinely do think that in CM Punk's wildest dreams that he didn't think that his image was going to be hurt in the way that it did in AEW. You know, like with everything, like, and then on top of that, with going off on Instagram, that sort of thing. I genuinely think that, like, if CM Punk were to go back in time, he would have never went to AEW. I think that he would have rested with like the whole, like, WWE did him wrong. CM Punk is the hero, he's the martyr, the evil company, WWE. I think that he would have been happier with that, like, and especially like leaving it as that is, instead of going into another wrestling company and and whoever started the beef within AEW, whether that be CM Punk, whether that be the Elite, Chris Jericho, such and such. Even though I feel like everybody played a part in this whole thing, I don't think that it's one specific person's fault. I think that everybody had a fault in this, and I think that they should have acted like adults instead of acting like children, and they should have talked this out behind the scenes instead of doing it publicly. But it is what it is. And now, like, him coming into this company and like he has all this drama, and people are saying this about him, saying that about him. And when he blew up on that press conference, people did. I'm sorry, like, a lot of people did see him in a different light. You know. So it's gonna be interesting. I mean, he's definitely over it. I feel like CM Punk is over it. I just think that he just wants to get back on the fans, a majority of the fans' graces, I would say. But yeah, so that's just my thoughts on that. So, but congratulations to CM Punk. Hopefully, the second run with AEW goes well. Hopefully, he doesn't get injured, because CM Punk he's very injury prone. So I hope that he takes care of himself. He doesn't do any dangerous spots, any dangerous stunts, and he can have a little bit, like, maybe a good 3 to 5 year career in AEW. So we'll see where it goes from there. But I did see this article on Sportskeeda. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. So this from Sportskeeda. So this came recently. This was on June 3rd. Yeah, June 3rd. So Billy Ray, and a lot of people had a lot of things to say, And I didn't personally watch Tony Khan's announcement, but what people are saying is that yes, there were some cheers, but there were also some boos. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know. So I saw this article by Billy Ray by Sportskeeda. It had Billy Ray's comments. It says here, you had a match with the Undertaker and you still weren't happy about it. Billy Ray on AEW started getting booed. So it says here, WWE Hall of Famer Bully Ray shared his thoughts on former AEW World Champion CM Punk returning to the promotion. During the latest episode, Tony Khan announced CM Punk will be making his return to AEW television on June 17 on their Collision show. The news was met with a combination of cheers and boos from the live crowd in the arena. Wow. On the last episode, Billy Ray had some mixed reception. Billy Ray said the mixed reception could be attributed to the history and reputation of CM Punk. Okay, so it says here, I'll say this. I'll say it was like 70-30, 70% positive, and yes, because of the narrative, the speculation, the rumor, the innuendo, the story, people are going to feel a certain way towards Punk. Some people are going to feel negatively towards him. You know why? Because we've been here before with him. It doesn't matter if he was right or wrong. We've been here with Punk. I believe in Ring of Honor, we know for sure in WWE and now in AEW. Furthermore, he mentioned that after having a match with The Undertaker, Punk was not satisfied. You had a match with The Undertaker in WrestleMania and you still weren't happy about it. You come to AEW where everything is supposed to be rainbows and puppy dog tails. Within the first week internally, he was rubbing people the wrong way. Yeah. And then Bully Ray on the complicated dynamics of CM Punk's return to AEW. And now this whole situation goes down with three guys that helped put AEW on the map. Cody, Buck, Hangman Page, Kenny Omega. Correct? Three of those guys, the Bucks, Kenny Omega, got into an altercation with CM Punk. So I think this is why you're going to get boos, because it's like, come on, man. Is this guy going to come back again from the pop and circumstance, and then a couple of weeks in, he's going to do what he does, piss people off? Now, I'm not telling you this from a personal experience. I'm telling you this from people that I've spoken to directly associated with him throughout the years, who can speak to his likeness. It's kind of like when you bring character witness into courtroom. So, apparently they're saying, because I had to watch the video for myself to hear what the crowd has to say, but they're saying that he was getting booed a lot. Well, he got some boos. There was majority cheers, but he got some boos. And I think that, Tony Khan and CM Punk need to take that, into consideration. They need to take that whole thing into consideration, because if he is getting some boos, and because let's be very clear, and not to compare the two, because I think that CM Punk is nowhere near Hulk Hogan's level, and I don't think he ever will be. Well, yeah, he never will be. But I think that there was a time when Hulk Hogan came to WCW, he was getting cheered, but then he ended. There was some boos popping up here and there. There was some boos popping up, so he was wary of that. Eric Bischoff spoke to him about it, telling him, let's turn heel, let's turn heel, let's turn heel. At first, Hulk Hogan was resistant, but then he was like, you know what, this could be money. Let me turn heel, let me join this NWO, and it worked out to his advantage. So I do think that CM Punk needs to take under consideration and not do the John Cena thing, like, stay a babyface, which kind of, in a way, it kind of ruined a little bit, not so much. It kind of has a little bit of a dent on John Cena's legacy with the Super Cena stuff. But, like, CM Punk should take under consideration of turning heel when he goes to AEW. I don't know, because it's like, if it continues to go down this path of him, getting half or like 50-50 boos, 50-50 cheers, it's not like, let's just turn him. Let's just turn him. Let him turn heel, so it can, we can have something enjoyable to watch. So I don't know, but CM Punk got some heat. I can't like whether that was CM Punk's fault. I don't think that's all CM Punk's fault though. I'm gonna say that. I don't think everything is all CM Punk's fault, but also I feel like CM Punk does also kind of give me like victim complex kind of vibe too. But I don't know. I'm torn on it. I'm torn on it. But like I just don't think that it was just only his fault. I feel like the elite, Chris Jericho and all them also played a part. And Chris Jericho being older than everybody, like freaking everybody, he should be the freaking like locker room leader that he claims he is, and settle shit and bring these guys together and like fucking bury the shit. But like CM Punk I mean Chris Jericho be in on it too. So I don't know. But I personally feel like CM Punk is coming back just to fix his image because, like, the fact that he's getting 30% boost, he wants to go out on that martyr status. He wants to go out on a high. So I think that he's coming back to fix the image. He's not really coming back to be wrestling these motherfuckers because I genuinely don't think that CM Punk likes them anymore. Like, it is what it is. So I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please give me you guys' thoughts. How do you guys feel about this announcement? How do you guys, feel about CM Punk? How do you guys feel about the mixed reception? Do you think that CM Punk is going to turn heel? Do you think that he's going to stay a babyface? How long do you think that CM Punk is going to stay in AEW? So, please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, y'all. Subscribe. Let's get up to 500 subscribers. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.